Today we're gonna meet the boy who's allergic to food. It sounds crazy. How can you be allergic to something that's so vital for everyday life? This boy has a very rare disorder that makes it so he can't actually eat food. This is part of our Meet the Person series. We had meet the girl who's allergic to water, which is also insane. Meet the girl allergic to the sun. Meet the boy who dies if he falls asleep. This is another part of the series. Hope you guys enjoy. And you're watching Reaction Time. Without further ado, let's jump right into it and find what this is all about.
I just was basically starving myself to death because food made me hurt and feel so sick.
19-year-old Alex Viska is allergic to the proteins in foods. Just tasting a mouthful can cause extreme nausea, crippling stomach pain, or worse.
On a day-to-day basis, I can't eat any food because every single food that I've tried makes me sick or puts me in anaphylaxis.
So he's not technically allergic to food, he's allergic to proteins that are in food. I do see that he has a tube and a valve in his stomach, so I think they didn't tell us yet, but his allergy is probably only from the mouth. He could probably just get certain vitamins and sugars to go through his stomach. It looks like they found a way so far. Let's keep watching.
Which is when your body has a systemic reaction and your throat swells closed and you can't breathe.
The only way he can get the nutrition he needs is through a feeding tube directly into his stomach. The cost of his food formula and medications is a staggering $7,000 a month, and there is still no official diagnosis for his condition.
It's heartbreaking.
So this disease is so rare, they don't even know what it is yet. That's a first for the series. So far, every single one we've seen, they've diagnosed the disease, but they just told us it was very, very rare. This one, they don't even have a diagnosis.
As a parent, you want to fix it. You want to find answers. From the time he was really young, as we look back, he had a lot of symptoms. Nausea, stomach pain, headaches, bone pain, muscle pain. It's one of the reasons why it was so difficult to pinpoint what was happening with him. At one point, he actually was having stomach convulsions so bad that we took him up to Primary Children's to the emergency room, and it just started to progress so that he started to eat less and less food. He started to be sick more. He started to spend days in bed and miss school.
And it isn't just food that Alex is allergic to. He also has reactions to perfumes, paints, cleaners, and air fresheners. He even had to give up playing saxophone and clarinet, as putting the reeds in his mouth made him ill.
It's changed a lot of things for me. I've had to rethink how I'm going to do a lot of things and make it work for me.
Alex's parents have taken him to dozens of doctors and specialists who couldn't provide any answers for his mysterious illness.
Being undiagnosed is one of the hardest things there is, because you have no support group. People don't believe you, they just think you're crazy.
You know, he's just resilient from a day to day. He cannot feel well.
Okay, so the craziest thing about this, in my opinion, is the fact that he can't actually eat anything. So I feel like it's a part of my life, like tasting food and eating food that I really enjoy. And unfortunately, he can never experience that. So like he wouldn't be able to experience like desserts or just eating regular food or trying junk food, for example. But I mean, as long as he looks healthy and he's still alive and found a solution, I think that's really important.
Alex has been seeing Dr. Gerald Gleich, an expert in allergies and immunological conditions.
In terms of the commonness of what Alex suffers from, it is quite rare. I don't think we know how rare. There is another disease which is related, and that's eosinophilic esophagitis, where patients react to foods and get inflammation of their swallowing tube, esophagus. There's a great deal of research being done.
He now takes a combination of allergy medications, acid reducers, and drugs for mast cell activation disorder.
Every 2 weeks, I get the shots that are called Zolware. It's used to treat chronic hives and asthma, chromin sodium, and ketotifen, which are mast cell stabilizers, and the ketotofen's antihistamine. Then I'm on the famotidine. I take Allerflex and take Benadryl as needed. It overall makes me feel better.
Alex gets his nutrients through a feeding tube direct to his stomach and lives off an elemental formula containing no whole proteins. but he tries to keep meal times as normal as possible.
So what's crazy for me, I'm trying to think how someone can survive without any proteins, because proteins are used to repair your muscles, and pretty much anything in your body that needs repairs, you need protein. So if anybody knows about this and knows how you could still survive without any proteins, please let me know down in the comments. Where would you get your proteins from if you can't actually digest protein or eat protein? Because I know you have to have protein, so this is very strange.
Sometimes we'll cook food. I have a girlfriend and I cook for her.
Oh, that's so
I
nice.
sit at the dinner table with my family and I have my tube out and I pour my food in and enjoy the conversation. I've always wanted my family to know that even though I can't eat food, I've always wanted them to not feel super bad.
Many of Alex's symptoms are now under control, but the $7,000 per month for his medication and food formula has exhausted his college fund. However, online donations might help him secure his further education and future.
I hope.
Okay guys, so this is a perfect opportunity. If you guys want to help him out, you can donate on his GoFundMe. His name is Alex Visker. He's allergic to anything with protein, so obviously any donations will help him a lot, and hopefully he sees this video that we're trying to help him out, because I mean, I actually feel really bad for the guy, but like he said, he doesn't want anyone to feel bad for him, especially his parents. So if you guys want to donate, if the GoFundMe is still active, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can go check it out.
Online donations might help him secure his further education and future.
My hope is that I can do some programming and be able to get a job from home and eventually get a family.
We would hope for a cure or for him to be healthy again. I don't know whether that's a reality or not. Next best case scenario would be to just find the very best way to be able to manage the illness and hope that there are people out there with enough compassion to give him a chance.
After being on some medications and being able to have more of a life again, I'm grateful that I have what I have.
Okay guys, so unfortunate story with a pretty happy ending. He still lives life, he still has friends and a girlfriend, he still gets by day to day. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other people that you want me to meet, obviously not in real life, but when we introduce them on the show, put it down in the comments. For example, there is actually a girl that sneezes 12,000 times a day. This is going to be another one of the episodes. So if there's stuff like that we don't see every single day, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. That's going to wrap up the video. The original video is going to be the first link in the description if you want to watch the whole thing, or share it with your friends or anybody that you want to show the video to. But in the meantime, check out my second channel here. You can also subscribe to this channel here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one and peace out.